Hey everybody, this is Jason from Never Stop Building. This video is going to be about preparing a curved hand plane and sharpening stones to hand plane a curved round post. It is also part 3 of a series on a timber frame pergola build, but this kind of stands alone because you can do this for many different projects. So check the description for links to the other videos and a link to Patreon for plans. But let's get on to actually doing the work of first preparing the sharpening stones so that we can sharpen our curved blade. So the blade in this plane is concave. And in order to sharpen the concave blade, you need a convex sharpening stone. And in order to smooth out a convex sharpening stone, you need a concave sharpening stone. And in order to make a concave sharpening stone, you need a convex starting surface of some sort. So for all of this, I needed a jig that was the diameter of the finished post. So I cut some semicircles out of plywood, glued some bendy plywood onto that, and then used some sticky back sandpaper to make a large sanding block that it has the curvature of the finished post. Then I could lay out some curves on one of the king sharpening stones. These are inexpensive 1,000 grit sharpening stones off of Amazon. I took an angle grinder with a diamond blade and removed a lot of the extra from both stones, sort of the two mates. One would be convex, one would be concave. And then I took the concave one and rubbed it on the jig that I made, letting the sandpaper remove the final amount of stone material so that now I had a mirror image of the jig. Then I used the angle grinder on the other stone to remove the bulk, and then I rubbed those two stones together. So now I had two stones that could smooth themselves out. They were the right diameter of the finished post. I could use them to dress each other, and I could use them to sharpen this blade. And I used the same process on the finished stone. I got an inexpensive finished stone off Amazon. Ground off the waste, and then used the original concave stone to polish that finished stone. So now I have these two stones that I can use to sharpen the curved blade of the plane. Basically, it's just like sharpening any other Japanese hand plane blade. You have to carefully raise a burr with a roughing stone and then polish it with a finishing stone. And because the back of the plane blade is still flat, you can use a flat finishing stone to remove the burr, and then you have a sharp blade. So the same process has to happen for the die, the block that holds the blade. It needs to match the curve that you're trying to achieve as well. So this was close. I got this plane more or less custom made. It was from Yamamoto-san, a great plane maker, through my buddy Andrew. And it was close enough to, I think it was I forget, it was some number of soon that this post was based off of. And it was close to that diameter, and I just needed to fine tune it a little bit. So I used the same jig to surface the bottom of the plane. I put sticky back sandpaper on the jig, rubbed the plane body on the jig to remove some of the material, and that was how I prepped the bottom of the die to be a curved plane, and it all worked out. I was able to take good plane shavings of this post. I'm sure there's lots of ways I can improve this. Also, this is a way that I figured how to do it with some dependable results. I'm sure there's many other possibly faster ways to prep a Kana die for curved planing. If you know a better way or a different way, please let us know in the comment section. Little short video here. I hope you found it valuable. The next installment is going to be actually getting back on that joinery for the pergola. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next time.